WTVY TV here in Dothan, watching the weather as we go through the evening hours. Do have tornado watches in the area. Now, over here in Covington County and Andalusia, we expect the threat to be ending in the next 2 to 2.5 hours. Right now, the only warnings we've seen have been around the Mobile area and near the Pensacola area, just north around the Alabama-Florida line. Probably we'll see a few severe thunderstorm warnings, but right now the tornado threat is diminishing noticeably, as is the hail threat. So what we're looking at are some high winds, 40 miles an hour in gusts, and possibly higher. If they're much higher, they would have severe thunderstorm warnings associated with it. Looking at maybe a half inch to up to an inch of rain. The line will take a couple hours to move through, and it looks like the severe weather threat for Andalusia and Covington County will be pretty much on the wane probably by the time we get to around 8 to 9 o'clock. Otherwise, as the rain ends toward midnight, then things will improve for Friday and Saturday, but more rain will come across late in the weekend and Monday of next week, but that one does not look like it has any severe potential. So again, over the next couple hours, at least to say 8:30, 9 o'clock, tornado watch will continue, and severe weather threat will be moving through with a few possible severe thunderstorm warnings. Right now, that looks like mainly a high wind threat and some brief heavy rainfall. I'm meteorologist Oscar Fann.
Hey, Oscar, well, we got you. This is Eddie. What's the actual hail threat and a possibility of tornadoes in our community right now?
I can't give you a percentage because it always fluctuates a little bit, but I'd say your tornado rate is probably like 2%, and your hail threat's probably less than, probably between 5 and 10%.
So it has dropped down from earlier predictions.
Yes, definitely down. And basically the area that's really ripe for tornadic supercells extends to, say, around Albany, Georgia, over to, say, Savannah and St. Simons, and then goes up back toward maybe the Columbus, Georgia area, but more likely now it's along just inside the Georgia line from, say, around Cartersville down toward Carrollton, Georgia, eastward. And we've had a couple of tornado cells up in northwestern Georgia, but the atmosphere is not conducive for that anymore in Alabama, and also it is improving for that, but that is well off to the east of even Dothan, much less you guys. You guys now basically are getting into a more stable atmosphere. The rain is actually, the line has broken down a little bit and spreading out. It's two good reasons. One is it will lessen the severe threat somewhat, and also will mean the duration of the rain will be longer and more beneficial and less heavy rainfall at any one time, although that will have some exceptions to that. But the severe weather threat, kind of as expected towards sunset, was going to start to diminish, except well off to the east of us and north of us, and that's pretty much what's winding up. But right now it's a high wind threat is the main thing.
And tomorrow we're going to have a little bit more weather?
Oh, no, it's gone. It's gone for you guys after midnight. You should wake up to sunshine in the morning. Maybe have a few clouds as far as where you're concerned, but the skies should clear pretty rapidly around 4 or 5 in the morning for you guys. Nice low humidity, and then the clouds increase late Saturday night, and then more rain comes out. Maybe a little bit more rain actually Sunday night and Monday total versus this system, but no severe threat. Probably not even a thunderstorm threat. And then it gets warm and humid for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Mid-80s for highs, mid-60s for lows. The ACs will be going. And but the humidity will almost be summertime humidity for a few days.
Well, Oscar, we sure appreciate you. We sure appreciate WTVY for keeping us heads up over here. We always recommend that folks, if you can get WTVY, make sure you watch them for their update, up-to-the-minute reports on severe weather. They cover the Covington County and Andalusia area as well. Oscar, they can get some apps for their smartphones, can't they?
They sure can. They go on the WTVY.com site and click on the different locations and find out exactly what's going on with that. To keep them up to breast if they want to do that as far as your weather. But otherwise, they can always go the old traditional ways, tune into TVs, or they can tune in with you. And I won't call you old ways.
There you go. Oscar, thank you. You have a blessed night. We appreciate everything you do.
You too, sir. Take care.
All right. God bless.